As carjackings plague the Twin Cities, many of you have asked us, what happens after they catch a suspect? We've been tracking hundreds of cases to find out. Fewer than 15% of carjackings led to arrests in Minneapolis last year. In St. Paul, the number, about 25%. But then what? We asked WCCO's Jennifer Mayerly to dig into what charges and what punishments the youngest suspected carjackers faced.
Julie Wickland is acutely aware of the crime and carjacking crisis across the Twin Cities. The Minneapolis mom and her daughter, the victims of an armed home invasion last year.
Individual came into our house with a gun and during the middle of the day.
Police told her they believe the same juveniles may be responsible for another attack and the carjacking of her neighbor.
They yanked open the car door. One of them put a gun up in front of my head. At every step of the way, it was, hurry up or I'm going to kill you. Do this now or I will kill you.
These survivors are invested in what happens after a suspect is caught. They worry the system is failing victims.
Whatever it is we're doing obviously isn't working.
Persons who commit a violent crime need to be held accountable.
They were interested in data obtained by WCCO. Last year, the Hennepin County Attorney charged 90 carjacking cases in Minneapolis. About 2/3 of those crimes involved juveniles. 5 kids over 16 were certified as adults for crimes ranging from gun possession to robbery. Their sentences range from 4 to nearly 8 years in prison. One is still pending. 12 outcomes for minors vary between supervised and unsupervised probation to stayed sentences.
So in Minneapolis, we only know of 4 underage carjacking suspects who have faced prison time. The data is private in most of the other cases because the suspects are under 16. The county attorney's office told WCCO in part, the goal is to keep all youth in their homes in the community, but public safety requires attention or out-of-home placement for some youth.
Ramsey County provided details about 8 juvenile cases in St. Paul. 3 pleaded guilty and await sentencing. Another received supervised probation for 6 months in a car theft plea deal. Of 2 who faced robbery charges, one was already imprisoned for another crime, the other jailed for up to 9 months. Another juvenile's charges were dismissed as part of a plea in a separate case. The final case is pending. These survivors are glad some are being held accountable. Still, the punishments and outcomes are difficult to digest for those who feared for their lives.
For juveniles to be sent back and home does not seem to make much sense to me. They are not properly being held to account.
Because if they don't, they will see no reason not to continue those behaviors.
Jennifer Mayerly, WCCO 4 News.
We do also have some data on sentences in the adult cases on our website so far this year. There have been 142 carjackings or attempted carjackings in Minneapolis and 27 in St. Paul. Look for the story on WCCO.com to look deeper into our original investigation.